Hey, this is Kerry Coddett, and welcome to my new podcast, On the Chopping Block. It's a podcast where we tackle cancel culture head on. It seems like every other day, someone, something, or some word is being canceled, and overnight we're all expected to just get on that same page immediately. There's no opportunity to unpack things or question them without you then being labeled trash or becoming in danger of being canceled yourself.
Shit that we say right now on this podcast, in 10 years, somebody's gonna be like, we don't use this word anymore. Podcast is now offensive.
There's little acknowledgement of how several things can be true at the same time, or how sometimes we ourselves are guilty of doing some version of the thing that we're mad at other people for. On this podcast, we're making room to do just that.
We have to be careful with who we say is trash because we're all guilty in some way. So don't tell me I don't care about child victims when you tweeted me on a phone made by child slaves. Yep, don't play with me.
Each episode of On the Chopping Block, I'll invite a panel of guests, comics, celebrities, experts, and just everyday humans to discuss the person, idea, or thing that's on the chopping block.
Today's topic, R. Kelly, monogamy, Ayesha Curry, Kevin Hart, Michael Jackson.
At the top of each episode, I'll check in with where my guests are on the spectrum. Have they canceled this thing? Do they subscribe to it? Or is it on a trial basis?
We can all agree to disagree, and just because somebody doesn't agree with you doesn't mean that they're a bad person. Get off your fucking high horses.
And then at the end of the podcast, I'll check in with them again to see if their opinions have been changed by our conversation.
And now we ask, what's the one thing we can agree on?
We'll play some fun games, get a little personal.
Have you ever had a threesome with people you knew? Would you rather leave your kids with a known creepy uncle or the trusted rich stranger?
Just sometimes I even surprise myself by the things I learn and the things that I say.
This is the one that my mother cannot listen to ever.
And then, of course, since I'm all about the action, we'll end each episode with a toolkit. We'll provide a few suggestions on what you can do in your real life to avoid, prevent, or be more proactive in situations.
If you are a pedophile, yo, go find some help for that shit too. Yeah. Nobody seems to have the hotline number for y'all, but I really think that y'all should call somebody.
Be sure to look out for a new episode every other Wednesday to help make your hump day a little easier. I'm your girl, Kerry Coddett, and I look forward to talking shit with you on the chopping block.